I always find something strangely amusing about seeing that emote. It just looks like the mouth is so wide in that emote. And congrats to Snow Warning for earning the token in the side game. So this battle we have is going to be switching off, notably, and it's going to have Moltres versus Ninetales in the opening matchup, along with Golem and Rattata as both teams' second Pokémon, and Bastiodon and Arbok bringing up the rear. Also, no more Roy mode. Yeah, you're right. Also, no more Adder mode. Not that I could have bet in these last couple of games anyway. So, both teams, both Moltres and Ninetales don't really have any particularly effective moves against each other, considering that Dig is going to do no damage thanks to Moltres having a flying type in addition to fire. The most effective move for Moltres seems to be Peck, unless it can mimic Overheat or something similar like that, but it might not even want to do that, since if it does mimic Overheat, then that means that it will be at -2 special attack. Still, I do think that it will be a faster way of defeating this Ninetales if it can mimic Overheat, or if they can mimic Dig, assuming that Ninetales actually does choose Dig. But chances are Ninetales won't do that. Adder, stop giving them ideas. Well, to be honest, half the reason I even commentate is to just give some information on the battle. Anyway, so Moltres will start things off with a Peck. Meanwhile, Overheat will be used by Red Team. That should do substantial damage considering that it is in the sun. Actually, not that substantial either. Meanwhile, Ninetales is now at -2 special attack. Blue Team are just going to keep on spamming Peck. It doesn't look like they care to use Mimic on that Overheat. Red are going to keep spamming Overheat. They probably are hoping for critical hits, which will ignore those special attack drops, and also do double damage of what it would normally do, and might have 0 special attack drops. Adder is too rich to be a troll. Are you sure about that? Blue Team will keep spamming Peck and hoping not to get critical hit. But now Power Swap will be used by Red Team. That's kind of interesting because it looks like they were just hoping for a critical hit with that Overheat. I think this was rather suboptimal because they lost one of the chances to potentially crit Blue Team's Moltres. So maybe they're hoping for a stronger Overheat against that Golem. But against Golem they can also use Dig. Ninetales is going to go down this turn, but it's got that no PP message coming up anyway, just to store some time. Actually, let's see. I think that Overheat, that's with Power Sword might have actually been necessary for I'm not sure if it was necessary for a return to KO with Hustle. I would have thought that the Hustle return would do a 50% to this Moltres, but I'm guessing not because it's actually really bulky. So in the end, I think that Red Team probably did the right play there. Better safe than sorry. Now, Blue are going to keep on using Peck while Red get the return. That should KO Moltres. Moltres goes down and out, next will come Golem. Red Team could try to use Dig, but it's not going to do very much damage, even against Golem, which is super effective, thanks to Golem having really high defensive stats. I should just say it has really high defense. Meanwhile, Blue Team are probably going to try to Rock Polish. They want to be faster than Arbok, I'm guessing. Red probably need at least a critical hit here on Dig. And meanwhile, Blue are actually going to go for 2 Rock Polishes instead. I guess they need to be faster than Rat. Okay, they do get a critical hit here. I think that may have just been enough to KO Golem on the next Dig. Notably, Earth Power won't be able to hit while underground. It's not like Earthquake. But I'm not certain if Earth Power is an OH KO or not here on Rattata. I guess Red will have to hope it's not. It actually did OH KO Rattata, and Red Team's Rat will go down. That seems to essentially seal their hopes. Notably, Arbok could KO could KO Golem with this Ice Fang, but it's going to take an Earth Power first of all, and then it doesn't really have anything to use against Bastiodon. So, Red Team essentially have no chance of winning at this stage. Barring some really exceptional throws and hacks happening, but I don't see it occurring in this battle. So finally in this battle, it will be Flash Cannon barely taking Arbok down to critical HP. Meanwhile, they'll try to get a Fire Fang and probably burn it in the sun, and also get its sun boosted damage, but it's not going to do anything substantial at this stage regardless. Meanwhile, Blue Team will have a final Flash Cannon to finish it off. Fire Fang could have potentially won with a lot of flinches, but that didn't happen. So in the end, Blue Team will get that 14% payout. And so, with the end of this hour, I unfortunately will have to be leaving you guys, and you'll also not be experiencing my commentary for the next 2 weeks, most likely, almost 2 weeks, that is. As we scroll to the leaderboard and see my name at the top there, and then start scrolling downwards past every other millionaire. Yes, I'll brag about that top of the leaderboard position. That's what my entire TVP, that's what my time TVP has all come down to, all getting that top position on the leaderboard. I'm not serious, that's actually a joke. Then before people think that I actually spent all my time only trying to get that #1 position. So now we are going to. So I've mentioned this before, but the leaderboard really shouldn't go down this far. If someone has 2K, that's really nothing to brag about. I don't believe that the leaderboard needs to go down all the way past the hundreds of people with a few $1,000s. I think the top 100 cutoff would be a good thing for the leaderboard. Top 100 is like 20K, 30K. Oh no, yeah, it's something like that. That's a pretty decent amount of money. $10K would also be good. Really, like, my main issue is that, like, it literally scrolls down hundreds of names which are really unnecessary. I think 10K is like number 150 or 200, which is still okay as well. And coming up, we will have Brian the Gamer in commentating.
Hey, TPP, how are you doing tonight?
I'm doing pretty well. I don't know about the chat, but I am at least.
Ada, thank you very much for your commentary. It's always a pleasure to get the insight of the _1 guy on the leaderboard.
I don't think my insight is that noteworthy, really. I think that's. I mean, what I say is mostly what other regular PBR players can figure out for themselves. At least. Maybe I'm able to verbalize it better than some people, I don't know.
Well, either way, we all appreciate you doing it, so thank you very much.
Yes. As I said, this will also be my last commentary for at least for quite a while. So I say goodbye to the rest of you in chat. I'll be probably joining you as just another regular user, plebeian betting on these matches.
Winning everyone's money again?
Nah, I think lately I've been losing a bit of money, but we'll see what happens. And with that, I'll take my leave. Say hello to Brian the Gamer once more, everyone.
And say thanks to Ada again. We look forward to hearing your commentary after our